Yes,
legitimately have one of the best shots in the city at winning a title.
I think so. I mean, they really came along. I watched them slap around the um Charlotte Hornets for a while. That was a pretty decisive win against LaMelo Ball and the Hornets. I mean, I remember seeing some of those. So I mean, the defense of Isaiah Stewart. I mean, Beef Stew is just he's incredible what he's doing. Just like slapping these balls down, putting LaMelo Ball in jail. Kate Cunningham with some of these moves he's been making. It's just a really complete team effort. Seeing what the Pistons can do.
I think they had
It's been
11
very
blocks
exciting.
that game.
Yeah,
They had 11 blocks that game, and it's like Cade's defense. It's everybody's defense, man. I will
yeah,
say Ron Howland. I've been watching him a lot lately, and it's so interesting to see when you have teams like this where they're so defensive minded at first. When you see guys like him, and you say, okay, he's a role player, and
yeah.
he's not like a 2 point shoot role player. He's like a just an aggressive, meet you at the line, create turnovers, create havoc. He's just such an impactful, like, bothersome player. Like he just disrupts. He's just a
Yeah,
complete disruptor. So I love how we have so many people on the team that when they come out and they hit the floor, that's their job is just to disrupt the offense.
yeah.
And you can tell that it's plug and play. And to me, like you said, beef stew in the blocks, dude, it's refreshing because
Mhm.
when the Lions can't play defense, at least the Pistons can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a great. I mean, obviously, it's just been an absolutely incredible season. That kind of a kick in the balls loss to the Mavericks. Cooper Flag was all over the place, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's just a little bit of a stumbling block. It happens, but the Pistons is still the story of the town. I mean, Cade Cunningham runs this fucking city, as far as I'm concerned. The guy
He
is just
does.
next level. He's just next level. He's the next big Detroit guy. For the longest time, he had guys like Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
He had guys like whoever, but for now, it's Cade Cunningham. He's the new star in town. He's really made a name for himself. You kind of wonder what kind of impact this guy's going to have. When he got
He's
drafted, but
He's cool as a cucumber too, man.
yes,
Like I know most people get agitated, right? Like especially if you look at Goff, right? He's another guy who's
yeah,
super cool and calm, collective. He's not an emotional guy, and I think that
no,
pisses people off that he's not screaming and yelling like a Tom Brady would.
yeah,
But Cade's the same way, dude. He's not going to start a fight. He's calm, cool, and collective.
yep,
He's um he's not an annoying player like a Jalen Brunson, right?
mm-hmm,
Jalen Brunson is just someone you hate. Everybody
yeah,
hates Jalen Brunson. That's the next show on FX. But I just respect his complete demeanor and how he plays.
yeah,
So quiet. Um, Even though the team is basically based around him, right? Him and
yeah.
Jalen Duren, their pick and roll is probably the best in the league.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's good to see, he seems to be a humble, quiet guy. He's a very professional guy. He just goes out there and works. He goes out there and does his job. He's slapping down some elite defenders. He's putting the ball up. He's working in transition. He's doing, everything you need him to do, he does. He does it quietly. He's not a showy guy. That's, the kind of that's an athlete we can like appreciate, just the kind of guy, the kind of a Detroit thing. We don't have a lot of flashy, screaming, yelling, emotional athletes. It's just like we got a guy like Cade. He's quiet. He's a workman-like kind of composition, whatever you want to call it, like demeanor, if you want to call it
Yeah.
that. But he just comes in quietly, does his job. He's not like a flashy player, but he gets the job done. He has some very impressive highlight reels. Obviously I watched some of that stuff on Twitter. It's kind of hard not to see. And I check out a game every once in a while. I got to watch more Pistons. Honestly, my schedule's kind of goofy right now. Not that I'm making excuses, but it's fun to see. The Pistons are. I gotta say. I mean, are they like the must see team in Detroit right now? Is the Pistons? I mean, are they elevated
I would.
now that the Lions kind of faded into the background and the Wings are just the Wings? I mean, they're having good. Well, we could talk about the Wings a little bit too, but as far as the Pistons go, is that like the
Well,
must see team in Detroit?